Hey, as a reminder, I'm Jess Johnson. I'm a former trauma therapist who pivoted to coaching about 7 years ago. And now I work with leaders, entrepreneurs, and visionaries to help them calm their bodies, quiet their minds in order to be able to listen to their inner wisdom and then build the courage to follow where it leads. I know we did some tapping on our call the other day, but I just wanted to do a really brief video to review the points. So you're going to start here on the side of the hand using about 2 to 3 fingers. And like I said, harder than butterfly kisses, but you don't need to be bruising yourself. So we'll always be starting here. And then we're going to move up to the tippy top of the head. And then your eyebrow points, which are the beginning of your eyebrow hairs. The side of your eye, again, on the bone there, the ocular cavity, just a fancy way of saying bone around your eye. Underneath your eye, again on the bone. Underneath your bottom lip, this is underneath your nose. Underneath your bottom lip, kind of right there on that chin. And the collarbone points, which are actually just underneath the collarbone. So if you want to trace your finger to the end of your collarbone and move down about 2 inches and over about 2 inches, those are the points right in there. Sometimes people cup their hands and hit them here. And then the last point we traditionally use is on your side. If you put your thumb in your armpit and kind of bring your pinky down, from up in the middle of your armpit and your pinky down, it's right here on the side. And again, should you be wearing a bra, think about where your bra strap lies. So those are the points traditionally that we're using. I also just wanted to give you a reminder that if you have a favorite point, then go ahead and use that throughout the day. Don't worry about the setup statement. Maybe just use it when you are feeling overwhelmed or taking in information. As I said in the call, the collarbone points are my favorite points. People who know me are really used to just seeing me randomly tap here. And I use this when I'm in masterminds or when I'm in meetings in order to help me kind of filter out what is for me and what's for others. And I find that really helpful. So you can experiment with this point or other points around your body. I had somebody reach out to me after our call the other day and mention that they noticed that they were tapping on their hands under a table when they were at dinner. And I was like, well, that's really interesting because there are some points in your hands. And I thought I might share those with you right now because they're really great to use in a couple different ways. And these points are actually here. So it's going to be in your nail bed, so close to the bottom of your nail on the outer edge of your thumb. So if your hand's open like this, you're thinking outer edge of your thumb, outer edge of your thumb. And then you're simply just going to move down the fingers in the nail bed, edge of your pointer finger closest to your thumb, moving on over. And you can just cycle through those. You can do that. I mean, I'm doing that right now and nobody would ever know. So it's a great way to just kind of help start calming your central nervous system in situations that you might feel a little elevated or stressed or anxious in. If you're on Zoom, you can do it under your desk. Like the person said the other day at dinner, I frequently walk to the gym in the morning tapping on these points. So every morning that's where I go and I just kind of press on them and I just think about my day. What do I have going on? And I just use that to help set me up for success. So there's your reminder, couple of little extra points. Have fun experimenting with them.